Real Life Street Stars. God dang, we back once again. Sachi.
The hottest nigga on the motherfucking web at the moment, man.
That's what had happened, huh?
Could you have foreseen a day where Don Chief would be the most talked about nigga in Dallas on the internet?
Honestly, no. Because I think I try to pride myself in just being about that music.
Right.
I ain't think it'd come like this early. It was funny because I was shooting a video the other day with my guy LT, and there was a couple honeys there, and one of the honeys was like, "You don't know who that is? That's Don Chief. That's Whoopie Whoop." And the other young lady say, "Oh, so you the guy off the internet?"
Oh, damn. That's when you know. That's when you know.
I said, man, you got me messed up. You heard me? Yeah, that's what she called me, the guy off the internet.
Now, you got to own it. What do you say to those that see you right now just being able to touch the social media platforms and seeing you talk more? Even on our platform, I go to the comments, they're like, I don't know who this guy is, but I love him. I love his talk. I love his lingo. I love his mindset. And these are people who are probably young, don't know the culture, the era of Dallas, right. But they see you, on a platform like ours, and they just like, whoever he is, I like this guy. How does it feel to adjust to that?
I mean, that's cool because I pretty much always figured that, once a person get a load of me, young or old, they'll be able to, connect and rock out with me if they open, if they on that kind of frequency. You know what I'm saying? So, it don't really surprise me that, people is, gravitating to the whole, energy in my little old Von Sway because, it's like no other though.
Let me ask you this. What is the pros and cons? Like, what are some good things that have happened since the internet sensation of Don Chief has taken off? And what are some of the bad?
I mean, it ain't been nothing bad, cause it's all good. You dig?
Talk about it.
It's all good, like all the, people get like you just saying, y'all got people that's getting turned on to me by y'all showcasing me on y'all platform. So it's just getting people to get a load of me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting people from Detroit. If I go live, they be like, we tapped in, Chicago fucking with you. I'm just getting people that I never, thought probably would, have access to it. They fucking with me now. So, it's all good. It ain't nothing bad because it ain't nothing personal with me.
Has somebody reached out on some like, hey, let's do some music shit?
I done got plenty, man. I done got plenty of music right now, man. I'm doing features as we speak. You know what I'm talking about?
Leaving one court two on, goddammit.
Listen, the price had went up.
Yeah.
And I'm showing love still because I ain't even fucked up because I'm just enjoying the work. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I got tracks to do right now. I gotta go fuck with Lil Keys 100. Like Lil Bro, I gotta go fuck with him. I got LT, I got me and J Rock, I got I got a lot of folks that I'm fucking with. So, it's been nothing but, it's like they found me. Yeah, they found this new dope and they want to get a sniff of it.
But not even that. I almost feel like you figured it out because I think you figured out how to use it to your advantage finally. Instead of just, because a lot of niggas that are street look at the internet a type of way, but then you can flip it and make it your own. Because not right now, we see you going through and using the blogs to your advantage now. Is that your strategy now at this point?
I mean, that's the only way I can play in this game. You dig? I can't come in this game and goddamn me do it my way and try to get to a point where I'm trying to get if I ain't goddamn me following suit. So, I'm just following suit, but I'm just implementing, my opinions and what I feel to folks that I feel like, take my words and what I think and take it with respect, such as you guys, because y'all the people who I'm going through now. So I've been on the bench and I'm like, shit, I'm looking at what y'all can be doing better to make it a whole lot better. So, I fuck with it.
Speaking of the bench, it's like a situation where LeBron or Michael Jordan, the game, they winning, and then they go sit down for a minute. The opponents start coming up a little bit like, oh no, got to get back in the game. How does that feel with this social media stuff to be able to have like a quick response time? Like something happens, it's like you got to almost be on it. Like the next day, you know, or then the same day. How does it feel to get adjusted to that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, that shit crazy. Yeah, it's like, and then you gotta understand, you get on it, then next week they on to something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just gotta capture that shit beat by piece. So what I do is just really just stay focused on what I'm really on, you know what I'm saying, which is the music, the brand, you know what I'm saying? Now, if the other hula come, I know how to take that now. You know what I'm saying? I embrace that now, but my focus is, you know, getting people on the music, getting people on the catalog, getting people on, you know, the brand of who I am, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so let's do it like this, man. Speaking of the music, you know, we have to touch on the elephant in the room, of course, you know, Tyler, Texas. Right. You came on our show. You told the world about you doing your birthday party. Once again, happy belated birthday.
Appreciate it.
And of course, you about to put on for the city, not only for what Dallas was doing, but bring Finesse down to Tyler. For those that, you know, again, on our platform, you had mentioned that it was going to be, you know, the expectation, though, is going to be love there. We bringing them down. You set up the play. It's going to be a birthday bash. It's going to be up. You know, you invited us out. So we like, hey, we're gonna pull up with you, you know. So whatever we could do to be involved.
Right.
Did you see the night? How did you foresee the night going? And from everything that happened from that, do you take it as a plus or a negative for you and for the city? How do you look at it as far as how everything played out?
I mean, the night played out like how it supposed to. You know, the love was there. The people came out. You know, all the business was right. It was a groovy night, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, you know what I'm saying, until, you know, the end, just on some personal stuff that I had going on with my folk. But far as the night, it was a success, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, once again, like I was like, you know, everything that transpired afterward, I didn't know until the next day. Right. So the night was groovy to me. The crowd was there, the love was there, you know, so it was like, shit, it was all good, you know. Now, far as when it escalated to the next day and seeing all the bloggers on that vibe, what they was on, I was like, shit, you know, I was shocked. So I put in the call.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I want to touch on that call, but before we get to the call, for those that may not know what happened, I'm gonna say what my perspective was, because I was, you know, I had greeted you on stage, and you know,
right.
I'm gonna tell you what my perspective was, and I want you to tell me as far as, you know, what your perspective was. You know, when I first got there early on, it was like, you know, it was already, you know, a tight spot. Parking was tight. A fight had broke out prior to coming on. I was worried about if you was even going to be able to perform because a fight had broke out. But everything got back right. You know, we was good. And then as you went up and, of course, you start doing your thing, I saw when Finesse walked in, and he already looked a little upset.
See, I didn't even know that.
My perspective, again, I was in the corner with him.
Right.
So I'm like, man, buddy look upset. I'm like, you know, just... So, you know, you're doing your thing, cool. Somebody give him a mic, you know, says, you know, he's like, all right, well, let's start. Somebody gives the mic. And then, of course, you know, as he walks by me, you know, you already like, let's get the show rocking. You know, I'm looking at you. You like, hey, let's start his set. And then, of course, the music playing. And he does ask for the music to get shut off. And then even after that, room is still the same. Everything's groovy.
Right.
Boom. Show starts. You know, hey, we, you know. Shit, it gets right into it. Great night. Boom. Great night. I left that night not even thinking about that little moment right there. And then, of course, the next day, everything goes crazy. In your frame, as far as for what you was doing when the Kush and the Bowl was playing, your show was rocking. Tell us as far as what was going on from your perspective as you was, you know, performing. Like, all right, you know, it's time to get to the, you know, it's time to get to the money.
I mean, as far as on that, I was just really waiting on Buddy to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit, I didn't really have no show set. I got a DJ there, so I could stop whenever I want. Like, whenever it was time ready, I could, hey, Tuss, it's time to goddamn me shit out. Let's go. Let's get to the next. So, you know, it really wasn't no pressure for me to be able to be like, yeah, when he must got his back in, let's let him do it. It wasn't no pressure for me to be like, shit, let's go. So when they told me it was time, he was ready. Shit, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
How many more songs would you have done? Let's say if you were just waiting, how many more songs you like? Shit, let's just go through.
Nah, because I know what I done already paid for. I know what's going on. So it's like, you know, shit, I already was 5, 6, 7 songs in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I could go more, but I was number of the 15 minutes. Like that was what I was on, 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that was gonna be my time anyway. You know what I'm saying? So and I don't know how long he could go, you know, but we set it up. He do 30, 20 minutes, we do it like 20 minutes. So my time was already getting up, really.
Yeah, I feel like if this same situation would have happened in Dallas, where there was a backstage, you was able to rock with them right before.
Right.
Artists had somewhere to go to post up, chill, get ready, maybe smoke
that's
some.
A country town, man.
Yeah, I wanted to know that it was
like that's a country town, man. That bitch, it wasn't Dallas. That's not Dallas. That's Tyler, man. You know what I'm talking about? She Tyler, Texas.
Yeah. So when we caught wind of it, right? Because I didn't get to make it, I had to edit, but we caught wind of it because the blogs, like you said, posted that clip. Obviously was a fan in the crowd.
I see a Joker posted one too. So, you know, and I was like, in order to read, I was just like, why, when you know what it is, like try to create that dialogue and make it be like it was something toward me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit wasn't nothing toward me. Like, what you saying to me furthermore, like, should have been a reason why you should have thought, because that wasn't nothing you saying. You seeing them coming in, coming to the stage like a bull. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was looking. I was like, dang, but I didn't say nothing until I called you. You know what I'm saying? And told you, but you know, like that was pretty much all the bloggers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was
wanted to, paint that narrative.
Right. But what I was gonna say is because they painted the narrative, the flip side happened. You actually gained support from the city.
Big facts.
And they actually stepped in and was like, all right, fuck all that.
I mean, it was something that was needed in a sense, because, you know, like all the hula that's been going around, you know, I know like, fuck the internet.
Right.
I know how the streets feel about me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the internet now. The street, them real niggas. Nah, they know like, man, shit, that's 1 hour. And when you come from our era, we go stand on top hours. You know what I'm saying? It's just like any artist. If we fuck with them, we stand on hours. Earl, we stand on Earl.
Right.
Like, so when your city love you, man, they go fuck with it. And it was just like a lot of people be thinking that they can come here and that they don't know that it's a nigga like me here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the people that come from out of these towns and these rappers, and they don't know about a nigga like me. And it's like, you know, it took for my guys down there that who we fuck with to educate them. Like, nah, Jay Prince Jr. Nah, them my guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before he met them, we already had a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you know, that was the brutal part about it, because I'm like, shit, now, you know, he put that tag on it. A lot of other boys go start recognizing when it come down to with me being more active and working, they'll know that it's some niggas out here like that, fam.
Yeah. And the crazy part about the whole thing is a lot of after the situation happened, there was a fake Finesse2Tymes page that was just saying some flagrant shit, and people end up responding to that.
Yeah.
When that happened, did you think that was him actually saying these things?
I went to the source.
Gotcha.
I don't do no assuming. I go straight to the source. Hey, look, bro, what's happening, baby? What's happening? And I be like, bro, that's a fake page, so it wasn't no need for me to even entertain it. You know, now me looking at it and I'm looking at the people, my city, I'm like, ooh, they fucking with me.
Yeah,
they got me fucked up this time. They done fucked up. They say the boy was talking about Big T specials and everything, man. Nah, that was hard. You know what I'm saying?
What was the funniest comment that you've seen in there? And did you get a chuckle out of it at the end of the day? Because whoever made the fake page, that was funny. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not cool, but it was like, damn, that nigga really had us.
Nah,
that nigga really had the whole city.
He stirred. They put a key in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you know, and it's like, you know, I mean, shit, I fuck with it. Nah, I fuck with it.
Yeah, because the end result was Finesse2Tymes actually got online and apologized.
Yeah. And that was real stand-up of him. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you don't know a person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, the people who you fuck with got respect for this person. So it's like, that's just the reason why I didn't do no quick response, because I fuck with the people who he fuck with. So if I disrespect him, I'm gonna be disrespecting them. You know what I'm saying? So, and we build up on respect. You know what I'm saying?
Now I want you to be honest, right? The city stood up for you. How many artists in the city do you think that would happen for? You don't got to name names, just.
I mean, I don't know in a sense because you go have your young and your young when we speaking. I think the city will stand up for all hours though. You know what I'm saying? I really do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that the city for like I don't like the city will talk bad about you. But if somebody else do it, it's just like a nigga out of the hood. You might get into it with this nigga all the time and y'all not get along and this and that. But soon as somebody else say something about you, oh, it's just like shit, you fucking with 1 hours now. So it's like that's what the city is. So I feel like the city will goddamn me ride for theirs. You know, they might say fuck them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, so it's like shit. You know, I think we'll ride for any 1 hours that we got love for, you know, especially when it's coming from an outsider.
No, facts. Now you made a call to Prince, or did he call you, or how was that conversation as far as just trying to get something understood?
Man, I called the people and he called me. You know what I'm saying? We hadn't rapped the tape since he got locked up. So, and since he got out, you know, we ain't rapped the tape. So it's been a while. So, you know, shit, the people called me like, shit, June, you go call you. And it was the same mutual respect. No, bro, like, shit, nigga, I been jamming you while we on tour. Little bro be like, who is that? You know, he like, nigga, I like that gangster shit. You got that gangster shit. So he like, you know, when we come down, want to meet you and everything, we just, let's roll it out right. You know what I'm saying? You know, because he want me to win. He'll H-Town, he'll Chief, and he on that E-Greedy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, big facts.
Now, again, they were asking after, you know, again, Finesse came on, apologized for, you know, said he wants to get to chop it up with you. Have y'all talked since then? Do you plan on doing more business possibly with Finesse? Because, again, he's still hot as he is. Right, and Dallas still, you know,
I mean, you know, if the opportunity presents itself for us doing business, I ain't tripping because the money was good. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing fucked up. He helped me get that back. You know what I'm talking about?
There you go.
So shit, it's groovy. And when he come down, you know, I know the guys go fuck with me. Let me know. We'll get our formal meet and greet on and rap a taste. You know what I'm talking about, and do some face to face because it's only right. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah.
A lot of fans was asking, what song was that was playing? Yeah.
That's that Kush in the bowl.
There you go.
Produced by Mr. E, man.
Produced by Mr. E, director
one of
E.
my first producers, man. You know, produced by Mr. E, man. So yeah, that's one of our classics. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at the end of the day, you gotta be player to be on that vibe.
Yeah.
You know
Did the numbers go up on Kush on the bowl?
Man, I ain't even looked at I don't even be looking at that type of shit, but I know it should. You know, I know it's a classic.
Yeah, for real.
You might want to pull a Hurricane Chris and remix that bitch and redo it.
Nah, you show right.
2022.
Nah, you show goddamn right.
And get Finesse on that bitch.
I don't know if that's his vibe though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's his vibe. I be smooth like goddamn me silk. You dig?
Nah, facts. I gotta ask you this as, you know, kind of segue into that. Finesse was spotted with Erica Banks, one of Dallas's own Erica Banks.
Okay.
As you mentioned last time, Asian Doll, you know, being family, you know, she was with you know, P&B Rock and King Von.
Right.
In your experience, you know, as far as you being in the game, is it cool to either one, date a rapper or make it look like you're talking to a rapper to build your stock up?
Man, you know, honestly, bro, just looking from the outside, I think everything is a facade. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know, it's an illusion. You know, it's here for the camera. It look good for the show. Yeah. So, you know, it made everybody start talking. Ooh, bad Finesse is with Erica. You know what I'm saying? It did what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And like shit, even if it ain't nothing behind the scenes.
Let's take this picture. Let's
and let the people guess what? Everybody go, you know, bloggers know how to create a narrative. You know what I'm saying? To get everything stirred up. So it's groovy for her. You know, let's see. You know, I see she got some other stuff going too. So it all good or bad, it works in a nigga favor. I can't even lie to you.
Right.
On this her set,
push your narrative
anything
forward.
Good or bad, you can't trip on it because it's, you know, it is what it is. You know,
they talking about you.
They talking about you.
Nah, facts.
So don't take the shit. I get it. You know, I'm just gonna try to make sure that I don't be personal on this motherfucker.
Man, so I gotta ask you though, because you know you come from a player era. a pimp tight era. When you see something like DaBaby mentioning Megan Thee Stallion, saying that he, was able to, take that down back when y'all probably thought I was taking it down, he admits to it on a record, which is considered pillow talking. Where do you is that a thing that people don't really care about anymore, to where you could just say who you did in the past? Is people doing that? Is that, what is that from a player's standpoint? Where does that lie, or what DaBaby did?
Nigga always talked about the honeys he knocked. You know what I'm talking about? And what he knocked down. But, nigga just probably wasn't saying names and things of that nature. But we always the bragging, right?
You gonna put in the song, but let the person who knows about it hear it.
But then you gotta understand, you talking about two entertainers. I don't know what they got going behind the scenes. They entertainers, man. Shit, now it's people speaking. Ooh, what? Ooh.
Sell. Now it's time to sell something. Sell something.
This the entertainment game, so I'm not surprised by nothing the entertainer do.
Have you, or would you ever put a name out there on record, or just by?
No, ain't no need to, because my conversation on how I'm talking about I'm rocking go be enough. You did?
Yeah.
Have you ever hit like a main, like a R&B diva or something like that in the game?
I ain't never messed with no entertainment honeys.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Wait. You got something against them?
Nah, it just ain't, we just ain't past my atmosphere, but
because you I can see anybody coming to Dallas, the kind of drip that you was lacing. I can see, if you pursued it, it could happen.
Yeah, for shit show. But
so, is there a reason you wouldn't pursue it?
I wasn't really. I was in the mix, but I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I was still a street cat. You know what I'm talking about? So, outside was just really the work. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't really going to concerts and this. I'm the concert. I wasn't them nigga. I ain't going to concert. I'm a concert. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really I wasn't going out trying to fuck around like that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Now, we got to touch on it because it just happened technically last night. Rainwater, he's been on the campaign himself. He spoke on, you on our platform. He spoke on our other platforms, but you got a chance to kind of have a minor back and forth with him on Chris Go's page. Just Say No to Sko last night, to where y'all went live, and he had, you were trying to portray to him as far as, hey, the way he should move from an OG, hey, this is, y'all go see what it said. That conversation which y'all had, what were you basically trying to tell him as far as get across to him? Because you were saying some real shit as far as, he was saying what he did with an artist from out of town and take him to, Rolling Loud and things like that. And you was like, well, bring it back to the city.
Right.
Go ahead and explain what you were trying to tell him as far as what a person like a Rainwater stature could and should be doing.
In a sense, what I'm speaking on is he in a position. I was speaking on, we rarely have people that's homegrown in a position of power. Back in my area, you had Mike Moose Swing. He had the ears of all the New York people. You can go in them offices, and probably a couple of more other cats, you know what I'm saying? So right now, with Rain messing with Empire and guys and the success of Mo and being the whole movement and all that there, he got attention, you know what I'm saying? So that's cool what he doing with little bro from North Carolina. Baby C, if that's the artist, you know what I'm saying? I see he been moving and grooving, and that's what I used to always try to tell him, especially after little bro died. I was like, hey, just get off of that fool shit. Get on that cool shit, bro. Keep working, you know what I'm saying? You got to get past that. As long as you stay holding on to that energy go always be there, and that's a dark energy. You see how it done ended. But, it might go over a boy head a little bit, you know what I'm saying, when a nigga coming to him too cool. So it's like, I'm more so let's just hey, just keep doing what you're doing. I fuck with it. Now, bring that same energy to the hair. Like you had the, the dun and you had the number 7K. I get that, but so that was the energy around with most. So I kind of understand where that come from. But hey, it's still some people out here that boys would love to come fuck with you, but you so much on some. You really picked a side. You really can't even fuck around here. And I hate it for him because he can't, because he's still on that. he's still on it. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's still on that energy ain't gonna never be able to get goddamn me go away because he stay manifesting it and bringing it back. So I kind of get why he say fuck Dallas now, because I had to sleep on it, because he can't fuck with Dallas. Dallas don't fuck with him.
Now you said it right there. At the end of that, he had ended up saying, "Man, fuck Dallas," as you know, as you're stating.
Yeah.
For that energy to say, like, man, Dallas just, you know, is a gift and a curse to be from here. You've been in this game for a long time. When it comes to an artist, let's say a brand new artist trying to make it in Dallas, from what you've seen, even from what you're seeing now, should an artist first and foremost focus on the city? And if he does, how long should he focus and how much should he be bubbling before he says, let me not focus on Dallas? And this, I'm not worried about no Chicago, Miami. I'm talking about Dallas.
Fam.
Go ahead.
We in the number 4, number 5 mark. We always been that instrumental in the entertainment game. If a person focus on their city go push them out to the world. Rarely do it normally not happen like that. The road probably worked outside in, but still the city had to rock with them for that bitch to go. So it may struck a fire out there in the West Coast, but shit, Dallas had the goddamn me shape. We fuck with him where that boy to jump. So if you get your city go push you out to everywhere else. Like, I mean, because I'm gonna be straight up 100 with you can't do nothing without your hometown. The ones who really stay relevant and stay number 1 is because they hometown stay behind them. Little babies, money bags, Gottis, the Drakes. If they hometown wasn't rocking with them, if home wasn't still fucking with them, it'll be hard, you know, to keep that run going. But the boys who keeping that run going is because hometown always fuck with them. And our artists never had the city never, you know, these boys will have one song and it'll go away. Like the city ain't been able to stay behind the artist with no music, be like, ooh, back to back. We ain't been able to do that.
Yeah. So, like, let me ask you this, right? Rainwater, he took a huge loss, you know what I'm saying, with Mo3. So there are artists that coming up, they feel like, damn, I'm not getting supported, and then they blow with what they feel is not any help from the city.
Right.
If you're in that position, like, how does a person like get past that? You know what I mean? To where they're like, all right, let me get past this shit and let me rock with the city. Cause you might have like a Cash Page, right? Who
I said we got a lot of them in just my prime example of what I just said. Just imagine if they were locked in with the city.
How do they, what I'm saying is, let's say they up now.
They are
How
up.
do they get reacclimated into the city? You
Check
know what I'm
out, the city go fuck with whoever fuck with them.
Yeah.
Nah, you come and fuck with the city go be like, oh, we didn't even know you from here. Oh, you from here? Okay, we got us one. Yeah. We like to ride the coattails of success.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
We do.
Yeah, it's facts.
So if it's just like we got a lot of pro athletes that's from Dallas, but they don't scream that shit. So we can't salute these niggas and be like, that's one of ours. Come fuck with us.
I mean, when you say fuck with us, you mean like should they be like in the
when I say fuck with us, it's when I say fuck with it, it's just the cut. It's all kinds of y'all. These celebrities, man. Hey, we can hold back to school things. We can hold goddamn me non-profit events. You know, it ain't about coming in the club and being in the street. You know, it's you gotta come connect with it.
I see what you mean. Yeah, nah, definitely.
Holy little camps. These boys got non-profits. These niggas will get funded right by they leagues, NBAs and NFL. Man, come hold some camps, man. Come get some cliques and shit back.
Oh yeah, nah, you'd be surprised what 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 would do just for.
And you know, and I get it because they weren't born in Oak Cliff, South Dallas, Duncanville. They was maybe Frisco, Plano, Carlton. Oh, they went to Newman Smiths and shit like that, but. Nigga, y'all still a part of us.
Yeah, most people say, man, I was out the way when I was coming up. I wasn't all into the mix.
Right.
Should they get in the mix? Nah,
I ain't saying get in the mix to where you compromise yourself. It's a ways to play and stay out of the way.
Yeah, there you go. Now, you also said something I caught a bit of that. I don't know what I'm going to let you speak on it, but you had mentioned the Rainwater. You were like, man, I damn near wanted to quit rap or I wanted to stop rapping. Was that a scenario? When you said it live, I don't know if you remember what you said when he was mentioning it, but you have made a mention of like, I damn near want to stop, or I don't want to rap. Did you remember? You remember saying that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, somebody put a clip on it. I was like,
see, you know, with a clip, you can clip it how you want to clip it.
I said, I'm gonna just ask, and I'm like, damn,
I don't know what I said prior to that.
I mean, I know taking a break, but even with this rap shit,
you gotta understand, this shit in my big vein.
Yeah.
I do this shit for the love, bro. Like, you know, music is my therapy. Like, honestly, that was my first love. I ain't never had a girlfriend. So, you know, when I listen to music, it give me a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like really me going in there and making magic. So I didn't have to be on the scene to still be writing and, you know, shit, giving my Bible to the goddamn paper, you know. So, you know, nah, I ain't never, you know, never. It ain't no quitting. It's in. You'll never quit. You know what I'm saying? You'll never quit. You might just, might just, you know, don't be so much in the open of doing it. But man, nigga face is still just, man, let me go turn that mic on. Let me just go breathe on that track. You know what I'm talking about? Like, shit, it is what it is. When it's just like a, you know, I don't give a damn how old them niggas pay man and them get. They get in back. Let me go 40 yards, George. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. It is what it is. Shit. So, nah, it ain't no quitting now. It's just like, you know, when I made up my mind, like, do I want to be in that spotlight again? You know what I'm saying? Like, and what people don't understand, I be listening, I be like, they acting like I'm out here trying to compete with the little babies and the whoop. I'm like, y'all nigga crazy than a motherfucker. Like I'm not. That ain't what I'm on. So you know, all that you over. No, ain't shit over with me. I'm not trying to cater to you. I got people who I'm trying to cater to, and they love me.
Yeah. Now I got to ask about this, man. There was a back and forth with you and Charleston. He called you broke, and then you flexed on the nigga with the Maybach or the cars that you posted. What makes you? When do you decide to respond to something? And when do you decide to be like, I'm just gonna?
It ain't even responding. I just speaking truth. I'm just speaking in truth. I ain't gotta say a motherfucking thing. You know, shit. I mean, my actions is the truth. You know, you can say all this and say that. I'm gonna let you be the judge. I'm gonna let the people know. And if they choose, I don't give a fuck what they choose neither. So, you know, but I'm always being truth. I ain't here to spit box, and I'm not into it. I'm not trying to belittle and disrespect nobody because I ain't tripping like that. I don't got to step on nobody else to make myself look like I'm perfect and don't shit. I'm big and I don't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying?
How did that even come about?
I couldn't tell you, man. That when you coming from a boss mind, a person who on another frequency, you'll never be able to think like how a nigga thinking like that. I don't think like that. You know what I'm saying?
When you heard that, you must have been so offended. You was like, man, hold on, man. What the fuck? Like, how offended was you
It was just more or less just credibility of people just be talking. Just let it talk, man. People just be talking, you know what I'm saying? Nigga tell you the moon blue. Y'all go, oh, that nigga said the moon blue. He said, nigga just be talking. So I just be like, shit, I'm about action, fam. You know, it is what it is. So, you know, don't get me wrong. I am a nigga still with an ego and pride. Shit, don't get it twisted, but you know, it's a time and a place for that, you know. So this the entertainment game, so we go entertain.
Yeah, but I say, how does it feel when a nigga just lie on you? Where like you might be like, hey bro, let me borrow $1 to get some coke real quick. Got $1 on you? Like that nigga wanted $1. I had to get that nigga $1.
It's like this here. It's like, nigga, if you fucking with me and I'm fucking with you, like, and we playing, nigga, if I can't ask you for nothing and you can't ask me for nothing, I mean, we don't need to be fucking with each other. I don't give a damn if it's $1, $1,000, y'all, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, like, nigga, I done asked somebody for something. My other nigga gave me $20,000. Fuck that $500 he gave. Yeah, my ball player gave me a dub. Yeah, I ain't said a motherfucking thing. Yeah. So what you talking about? Oh, my other little bro, little JJ gave me a dime before. We play boss games like that, nigga, and it's like this and vice versa, whatever. So it's like that shit only amused to those peons. You know, people who do boss moves and congregate amongst boss, they know shit, it be favors for favors, man. Say sometimes your money no good here.
But have you ever stopped to think about like some of the most popular people? You got OG Percy, you got Charleston White, you're up there right now. Most of the people that are hot right now on the internet are actually older. Have you ever stopped to think about like why is that? Like that's
we know
why.
how to play the game. Them young niggas is taking this shit personal.
Right.
No, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't see Charleston on the street and want to knock his head off because we got a whole different conversation.
Right.
It's a whole different order. So it's like, you know, the older people knowing how to play this game. The youngsters is taking it personal. We taking it as like, hey man, it's just entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, like Buddy get them views on the antics. Y'all like when he on whatever positive vibe, they ain't goddamn me. That shit ain't doing numbers. So when he learned the loophole, well, why I'm gonna do a little bit of this, but I'm gonna give them what they want, man.
Right.
Man, I don't knock him.
Yeah.
Nah, he getting what that was the whole object. I was like, shit, that's how I found. I'm like, shit, I see you goddamn me working him. A guy introduced me, but I found him through the antics, not through the, you know, the charitable events. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, we just know how to play the game. And them youngsters need to learn how to play it. They dying and getting 100 euros, this and that. No, you know, nigga knowing how to play. Nigga probably got fake guns up there, nigga putting up.
Right. So with that being said, would you ever do some WWE shit like on some, hey man, we just go?
Nah, that's not my vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's a limit to this. You know, it's like, you know, once again, I'm focusing on the music, the brand. I'm not tripping on the antics. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? It's strictly about that work. You know what I'm saying? I give you a little bit of who I am because that's just the lifestyle, but I'm strictly pumping that work. You know what I mean? So, nah, I'm not doing no WWF. You gotta get me on some cool shit.
Now, there was a mention where he had spoke on a robbery in which if people know your music, you've touched on situations in the past, but he went in there and basically tried to tell his story of your story to his people. When you hear something like that or hear that something like that is going on and you know that, you know, you got a documentary coming, you got things coming, does it change your trajectory of as far as what you want to put out and how your game plan is for your own story?
Nah, because, I mean, that's his story. He ain't got down me the last say so. He ain't got the whole word. Nigga ain't following him like that. You know what I'm saying? So he could speak on what he want to speak on. It don't change my shit because I'm more than just that situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like shit, I got a whole lot of situations. That was just, you know, one brief moment I spoke on. I got plenty detrimental moments that I'm gonna speak on that may even make that seem like peons.
Yeah. Definitely. Testimonies. Now, we did invite Kottonmouth Jesse up here. He was able to speak. I want to be able to get, you know, because he
and listen, I didn't even, not to cut you out, I ain't even heard or listened to it. What did this nigga say? So I heard this little chief shit.
Yeah.
But what is it? What was, I didn't even.
The base of his conversation was for when you getting out into the media, and you speak to the media, they were saying, or what he's saying is that Chiefs makes it about himself, and that you could have did more for the youth coming up, from Mo3, Trap, Yella Beezy, some of the guys before that, as far as doing the boogie era. I mean, you were doing the era too, but as far as the levels that you reached, he's like, he could have did more to put Dallas on compared to making it more so about himself.
I'm trying to see what I supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like
we don't be knowing it. See, that's when people run with narratives. We don't even know.
What did I supposed to do? Like, nigga, what did I supposed to do? What you speaking on? Give me clarify a little bit more.
So what he wanted, one of the things he said was there should have been hold your tongue. There should have been not only with you working with Mo3 to push that record hard, going back and maybe doing more other remixes with other artists.
Giving your hits. So check this out.
Yeah,
we're going to stop right there on the hold your tongue. For one, just because a person remix my shit don't make me obligated to have to come and fuck with you. You know how many remixes I done did?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Like, I can't go to Sade and be like, hey, I remixed and put Kush in the bowl in there. You need to come and be in the video and be brutal. No, I can't do that. And then for two, it's like you coming up to me at a time where you don't even know what space I'm in at this time of my life. Nigga, I'm a young nigga still. 32, 31, 30. I'm just, shit, I'm I'm 33, like I'm still in motion. So, you know, young niggas feel like, I'm from the same city, this and that. I should have the right to have access to you. It don't go like that, fam.
Yeah, man, talk about it.
So boys got in their personal feeling because, I just wouldn't go be abrasive to people like that. I was abrasive enough by allowing you to even put the song out without even saying spliff. Fuck that, nigga. You can't put that shit out. Y'all better tear that shit up. With me, I feel like that was more than enough of like, hey, cool, man. I ain't tripping. No, they want me to pat a nigga ass on it. No, you gotta work. I can't help it that I give a little tough love because that's the love I gave. Nah, I ain't finna be putting my arms around you. Come on, little bro. You can do it. I got you. No, show me. No, because I had to show boys I'm not that one. So maybe I'm like Joy said on The Last Dance, man, you know, I may not be for some people, but for those who I'm for, then that's who I rock with.
Yeah.
Now I got some other young niggas like some JJ this and that. Nah, them niggas ain't come with no handout. Hey, do this for me, do this. Nah, they can't show. I didn't ask for no handout, so I'm not attracted to handouts. So maybe they may be cruel or nothing, but hey, I had to goddamn me come from the hip and prove and hey, what's happening? I like boys that already show me they got it. The world like shit, nigga. I fuck with that. I'm not the one who, you know, you should be depending on to make you.
There you go. No, that's facts. And Trapboy had mentioned, man, you could have did more for us when what you didn't do when we try to reach out to you and you didn't reciprocate early on. I'm just curious because as you said, you know, you don't know what I'm going through at the moment of y'all. When y'all coming up, I might be going through some shit. Is there anybody early on back in, let's say, the 2014 to 2017 era that you really saw and wanted to make? Yeah, go ahead.
Trap them a little younger than me. They still, like, I got them by 10 and shit. So the people who was under me really was gonna be your JJs and Puka Leroy's and like Monium, I got them. So they weren't even on my radar. When they came on my radar, I was getting into, hey, let's get ready to go into this storm, Playboy, and goddamn me, put on your battle boots and let's go swim. So when it's 2014, 15, 16, come on, man, that was a long time, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so, you know, and then when I did get a whiff, I showed the love. That's what I'm trying to not understand. You niggas speaking on shit. Like, I can't help it. They didn't say, he just now mentioning that I did his car show. He did my car show, but if you go online, they clipped me out like I didn't even present them. It was like, hey, it was Yella and Trap at a car show in 2016. Nah, that was Big Chief.
I remember that.
Nah, that was Big Chief. Mo, you didn't make it because you was late.
I remember that.
Rain, y'all don't say that. Y'all don't say, hey, I don't put out the pictures like, hey, nigga, I got all you and Mo and me and you. Y'all finna be the Eat Greedy boys. I don't put that shit out, but that's a part of it. So how did I not fuck with him? Okay, we might didn't do no song, do no music, but shit, Trap, no, he's street nigga too. He know how this shit go. You go hit and miss. Then you wanna say that you got at me through somebody else. You can't put that on me. You can't tell JJ to get at me for you and then hold me accountable because you don't even know what me and Lil JJ got going. You don't even know if we ain't talked to each other. So that was a whole thing too. He like, I told JJ to get you on the song. I'm like, little bro, I ain't talked to JJ in 2.5 years, 3 years, little bro. So you can't. I mean, how I supposed to know? That's just like with Asian dog. You talking to Manish, your sister. I ain't talked to her. So how I know you want to work with me?
So is there anything back, like just from, you know, you being the top dog back then, is there anything that you wish you would have did different, or do you feel like you did what you could for it? Because I feel like people keep attacking your character, right? And I just be like, why? Why is everybody coming at you like you could have done more?
Because they was envying the nigga. No, that's all I could see. They was just hating world. Like, nah, a nigga, like you can't, like a nigga like Chris Scott, like, fam, I can't help it that you niggas looked at me different. Maybe I gave you niggas that pressure to make y'all feel that way, and that's what it was. But yeah, you know, like, you know, I can't, but cause it was some other niggas that felt confident in themselves. They was like, shit, what's happening, bro? Nigga, I fuck with you. I see. And it was just some mutual shit. They'll come up to a nigga, but you got a nigga who feel a certain type way. I can't even go and speak to that nigga, man. Look how he looking. I'm like, You know, man, hey, man, get that old weak shit away from me, fam. If you ain't man enough, because, nigga, you can be a Barack Obama. I'm going to come to you, hey, what's shaking, baby? This is me. So, you know, it's a lot of people, the people that I hear speaking that, I be like, it be young folks, for one. They weren't the ones who grew up in my era. So it be just young folks who assuming and just going off of stories. They don't know me. Now the blog, they don't know me. Everybody just going off assumptions. I heard this. Man, come fuck with me.
So can you tell the people who is Don Chief? Like if you were to
that's
say
the documentary.
Already.
Yeah, that's the documentary.
We've been trying to get him to the documentary, but shit just keep coming out where they be like, God damn.
Yeah, that's the documentary. But you know, and you can't attack a nigga character who, you know, they go to do that to all the great ones.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it because I know I'm not for everybody.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The documentary need to drop like today.
Nah, because you
on fire right now.
It's still ongoing. I'm still rocking like a cutoff stocking, man. Yeah. It's still moments to make.
Hey, but here's the other thing about documentaries, right? People that make their own documentaries, right? Do you feel like that's a biased thing, or do you like it when and I'm just talking about not taking it off yourself. Do you like when people make their own documentaries, or when people step back and let other people do it for them?
In my sense, mine is coming from a place of like, it's not just about me. My documentary about the city. Cause I'm a part of the city. Right. You know, and it's like the story gotta be told. Nobody ain't telling the story. We getting all this shit going. We getting all this attention. We getting all these successful people coming and nobody ain't telling the story. And it's like, you know, I just feel like the story gotta be told. So I ain't biased. It's like, who better than tell it than somebody who done lived it?
Nah, for sure.
Now I gotta ask you this. You might not have heard it, but it's kind of going on in the world today. Where DJ Akademiks, he had mentioned that all the old rappers that came before, compared to the young rappers, they look. He used the word dusty. They look dusty. They like they're not getting to the money. It's hard to take them serious. How did they contribute to hip hop if they don't even look the part?
Right.
Basically equating their money to their importance in the city. And you look like you look at a Kottonmouth, you look at a Don Chief, you look at a Rally Boys and Nemesis. We could go all the way down the list of those that came before, and some made it where their pockets are okay, some didn't. How do you look at it when someone says you didn't make it in music because your money isn't, or your look isn't equaling your contribution to the hip hop industry?
That's what they saying?
That's what they saying. That's what the young generation is saying. So
the young generation is born into a TV world.
Yeah.
A computer world.
I see you.
So it's all about visual. It ain't about hearing. It's about the visual. You know what I'm saying? So they go look at it always different than anybody who done came before that. So that's all they go worry about. That's all they go judge people on. You know what I'm saying? How they look, what they got. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is a little truth in it because this the entertainment game, man. You gotta look like something for people to treat you like something. That's and true. I remember not having nothing and looking mediocre. That's what made me hustle so motherfucking hard. Because when the girl said, hey, rappers don't dress like that. Rappers don't drive them kind of cars. And I was like, you ain't gonna do me like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go get me some money. And I'm gonna go get them cars that rappers drive, and I'm gonna go get them. And that's because I wanted to be a rapper at that time. Because if you came to me looking bummy and crummy, I'm be like, you ain't no rapper. Man, you ain't got no motion.
I think you saying something there that speaks on so many levels, from promoters to radio to fans, that you gotta kind of look like something.
For people to, it is what it is. And this the entertainment game now. If you were just regular living, then you wouldn't have to worry about it. But when you trying to have people to like you and buy things from you, you gotta be looking like money. Listen, when I didn't look like money, it was kind of hard to get them CDs sold. Yeah. Man, when I started pulling up in them foreign joints, niggas started buying 4 and 5 CDs just because they were like, nigga, let me look in this bitch.
Damn, so do you feel an artist up and coming should probably focus on his image first
So image, but everybody image don't have to be the same. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody don't have to have the big chains, the this and you know, it's just that I was a street nigga and I was enticed, intrigued by the Cuban links and just the dope boy just way of living so that's what intrigued me. So that's why my vibe was always like that. But everybody image don't have to be the same. It just gotta be acceptable. You know, the honeys gotta like it. Every honey don't like, you know, dope boy look, you know what I'm saying? Some honeys like a nigga to dress it up and make it look pretty for him. It's just about, you know, just having an image, period.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Whatever that is, you know what I'm saying?
Oof, nah, you're saying a lot right there. You're saying a lot. I think the most I took from that is that we do live in a social media where we live in a visual era compared to an audio era.
I'm finna fuck you up. Man, if I was to step outside looking all goddamn me like Kottonmouth, they wouldn't fuck with me.
I would expect a chain in this day and era. I would expect a ring.
I don't give a damn how old I am, man. I'ma look groovy, man, as long as it's in my power. You hear me?
As long as it's in your power.
As long as it's in my power, I'ma do me, man. I'ma goddamn me look presentable, man. But, you know, I ain't fucking with Buddy, man. It's cool, man. He don't, you know, I don't know. He may be mad because we didn't do a song. He just, you know, that nigga didn't fuck with me.
Nah, and he said at the end of the day, I said, what could Don Chief do now in this day and age to, you know, give back? He's like, do a song with him.
No.
Yeah, he said, dude, get with me.
No.
Get with me.
No. He's, you know, Buddy, cool. Go worry about your grandkids, champ. You know what I'm saying? Go on and, you know, I ain't fucked up about you. I ain't got nothing against him. Like, you spoke on me first. You know what I'm saying? But, no.
Would you just ever just launch this song and just let it all hang out on everybody who's had something?
Because I'm not fucked up by nobody.
But
I ain't fucked up nobody because nobody ain't done nothing to me.
But if you did do a diss song, would it be smooth or would you just be...
Nah, it's gonna be just goddamn me. The point go get made.
Man.
Yeah, it's gonna be tasteful, but the point go be made. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't gotta be ugly. I can respectfully check you in a sense where you wouldn't even feel like, it'd be like, but I'm like, I got my point across, nigga. Shit.
So when it goes to image, I have to ask, there's been talks, and a lot of people are saying it, that being a rapper today is probably one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Waka Flocka made mention on it. We had a Brick Baby on here who made mention on it. Mind you, he's from LA, where you know it's live out there. From what you're seeing, what are your thoughts on that as far as being a rapper in this day and age?
This is what I tell the person all the time. I told my guy this yesterday. People be quick, you know, they starting to say being a rapper is being dangerous. And just living life is being dangerous. Being a success is being dangerous. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna bring danger to your front door, or your car door, or whatever the case may be. And with a lot of the rappers, what I feel like, the reason that street shit, they still doing street shit. You know, the rappers who really just doing rap shit, they ain't really too much goddamn me getting in trouble, man. Them niggas rapping and just living life and rapping. Boys who still 1 foot out, and that be bad because you have a successful, I'm a prime example. You have a rapper, nigga who 1 foot in, he good over here, but he still in that jungle. Man, when that jungle get to eating and biting, it just makes it more publicized because a nigga a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And he got the attention or a platform. But nah, that really just come from street shit. They ain't dying over rapping. 6ix9ine them ain't, that ain't go, they probably going to jail a little bit, but it ain't like, you know, like they doing some street shit. You know, it ain't over the bars. They still doing some street shit, and it's like, as long as you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, it's gonna always happen. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of the rappers, we all have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You rarely just have niggas saying, man, I'm eating strictly off this rap money.
So
in the beginning anyway, you know, these boys getting the money, and then it's like, okay, I'm saying I'm this street shit, but it's also a catch-22. If you screaming this shit, the streets gonna want to see this shit in you.
Yeah.
So these boys rapping all this shit, they ain't living his life. Now they starting to go and say, let me prove to the streets that I am what I'm rapping, because they looking at them comments. It's making them when them niggas saying, nigga, you ain't never done that. Nigga such and such said, so them comments fucking them up and making them go and do this shit that's fucking their life off. Why? Because they born in this era. They life depends off of these motherfucking likes and bites.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that, and you're speaking now, right? But do you think that a lack of being vocal about certain things as a leader, is that an issue? Because, you know, we don't hear a lot of the people at the top really speak out about things like this, right? So do you think that more people need to use their voice? Because that's how Charleston got popular. He just used his voice, right? You're using your voice now. Should more of the OGs, more of the people that are at the top say something about some of this stuff?
Backlash I'm getting. They go talk like me.
But you're getting the backlash, but you're also getting the support. So it's like, if you look beyond it, it might be more love than hate. If
Most
you really
definitely, most definitely. And I mean, you know, I don't know if a lot of the OGs even feel that they got the respect of the people to even talk like that, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Some boys don't feel like they can talk to a West Dallas nigga and a nigga go listen.
Right.
Nah.
Like for instance, BFG Strap, RIP, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to my little
everybody in Dallas watched that young man grow from BFG to Newski to the man he is now. And we just watched a Dallas prodigy lose his life to what happened. And you don't really hear anybody speaking up and saying, yo, man, we got to cut this shit the fuck out,
so,
bro.
but this is what I'm gonna fuck
too.
you up. You saying that, and this is what I'm gonna say about little bro. And it's like, when I met him, it was always love and open beyond. He was, you know, I remember seeing a poster of him with an E Greedy shirt on. He looked like he had to be 13, 14 or so. He was little young Strap.
That's real, yeah.
Yeah, he from West Dallas, so I didn't know, but my nephew showed me like, look, he got on, I used to sell him the shirts, you know what I'm saying? But he been with it, and, you know, once I learned of his family, this and that, but when we did the business, it was funny because little bro was popping this shit on me. Hey, yeah, Chief, I'm West Dallas now. It's my time. He was just on his young nigga, his confidence, and I loved it. I was like, yeah, you right, baby. And you know, I was like, shit, you know what? You right, little bro, but the shit that you trying to get, I ain't fighting for it no more. You can have it. I want you to get where I'm at. Yeah. And little bro was like, yeah, I hear you, OG, but I'm gonna be for real with you. Young niggas my age, we don't think about getting old. Fuck me up. Listen, it was just like a little year and a half ago. That young niggas, we talking, and he popping this shit, and I'm like, nigga, yeah, you can have it, baby. You right. This you. It's all yes, you can have it. But come, I want you to make it to where I'm at. Nah, that young nigga told me shit. Say, OG, that shit sound good and shit cheap, but young niggas my age, we don't think about getting old. And that just, when he said that to me, that just really kind of fucked me up, and I was like, you know, I just sat and watched them because I had to call my nephew, and then, you know, just seeing how things transpired, I'm like, that's how these youngsters think. Now, little bro told me that, and it just fucked me up for a little bit because I was like, I seen where his mind was at. He say, we don't think about getting old. And I was like, man, I done been 22, 23, 24. I'm like, I maybe wasn't thinking about being 30, 34, 35, 40.
Yeah, no, I remember in my 20s, you know, being involved in some kind of shootout or something and surviving and making it back with your boys and talking about it, laughing about it. It was like an adrenaline rush, and you kind of live in the moment. And wasn't no 35-year-old ever telling us how good being 35 was.
Right.
They're like, ain't nobody, you know, in the 30s saying, hey, this is the life you want to live.
Yeah.
So when you see a situation, and again, RP Strap, when you see a situation where a shootout in South Dallas happens, you know, we lose Strap, we lose, you know, the other guy or whatever the situation was that was going on there. What is Chief's thoughts as far as for the youth in this music and even beyond rap?
I mean, because that wasn't about rap. That's what I'm saying. That wasn't even about rap. But he just so happened to be a rapper that got killed. And everybody gonna make it be like, oh, another rapper dead. Oh, no, that wasn't about rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was just some real life situations or whatever happened. That didn't have nothing to do with no bars.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
For the youth, yeah.
For the youth, it's just like, once again, it's choices. You know, like the choices that we just got to be mindful of the choices you make, because the choices you make go dictate your future, even if you have one.
But it's like the same choices we used to make as children. We used to be like, hey, somebody talking noise about you, I'm gonna go pull up. We gonna duke it out.
But you gotta know.
I'm gonna go pull.
You gotta know that.
Whoop
You gotta know that. Hey, just because you go whoop him, you don't know what the next man thinking, and that's the choice you gotta be mindful of. Like, hey, man, before I choose to do this, man, I better know. I don't know what that next man is thinking or that next person is thinking. And that's always the catch-22, man. Nigga could walk out here right now and just be on his cool, fine and dandy, but it might be somebody out there with a chip on his shoulder. Ain't got shit to do with me.
That's facts. What is your thoughts just when social media, when people jump to conclusion? I see the situation with P&B Rock. They got on the girlfriend for dropping his location. And even outside of P&B Rock, it's like when things, even with Strap and things like that, social media is quick to jump to conclusion before all the facts are there. And then they like to run with narratives and then go back and maybe apologize for putting stuff out too early.
Yeah, this entertainment. It's a soap opera.
Yeah.
No, it's a soap opera, man. It's entertainment. Like, I'm not surprised about none of it. I'm not surprised about none of it. So it's just like, you just got to know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Because it's just so, it's so common with me. I'm knowing like, hey, they go push out the bad before they get to the good. So just keep watching. Eventually the story go come out.
Speaking of the good, for the music that you're pushing, as of now, again, your name is ringing bells. You in the studio, you doing features. What all are you planning as far as on getting people back to the music? I remember last time we spoke, you were talking about a remix with the girls from
Yeah. I'm still where
people been asking like, bro, what the fuck? Where is we need that?
I'm still working on that one. I just got a call from a young lady that I might put on there yesterday. So that still is almost close. So I got some more participants.
And you had also mentioned other songs that you would like to see maybe remixed or
Man, you know what? Shout out to my girl Nina out there in East Texas. We finna do one for East Texas. I'm gonna redo the swag and my swag joint. And all the East Texas artists get a piece of that my swag joint.
See, now we talking, man. Now we talking,
they
man.
let them get a piece of that my swag joint and just see, if we can turn it up. Everybody on this fly flashy shit. Let's go.
Have you hired any new PR ladies, men, any new manager? I mean, because again, you're about to turn into something that
I know really I need some compliments to compliment the team, especially on the digital side.
Yeah.
But I'm still a one-man wrecking band.
Okay. Just making sure.
And I got to touch on this, man. We got the Nigerian coach in Boston, man. He wifed up Nia Long, man, and looked like he cheated on her with his understudy.
Right.
If you were in that same position, right? Because what happened was he never told her, and he never told Nia that this shit was about to hit the fan. So she done moved back in with him. Now, they've been together for 11 years. They got a kid and all that, but she moved back in with him, and the shit just hit the fan. How would you have played it? Would you just kept it real, like, look, hey, or would you just kind of let the shit hit the fan if it was you in that position?
I mean, I'm built in keeping it real anyway, man. I ain't gonna just sugarcoat it. If I'm fucking around, I'm fucking around. You want to get out? Hey, this what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This, but.
But can you do that to your baby mama?
I mean, you say
live with?
You say he lived with it. I mean,
well, they wasn't living with each other at the time, now.
Well, I mean, shit. It's normally that's gonna be down there for a game.
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't living with each other. Come on, you probably go fuck somebody. I might slip off, so it is what it is.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is, you got a scandal on the way, and she don't know yet.
I mean, on that part, that's just the part of where with him being in a position of power, it matters, and him dealing with who he dealing with, it matters. You know what I'm saying? If he was a regular Joe, it really wouldn't have mattered. But him dealing with Nia Long, him being the head coach. Nigga, he's still a regular nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's just a coach. The coach himself, he still do regular men shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we all do the same. Man, that whole ass was fat. I don't give a... Obama done seen a fat ass walking by.
But keep it real. For Obama, we didn't
fat bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it a bit. You think Obama ever dipped off on Michelle?
I couldn't say what he done did, but I'm just saying he a man.
but okay, you've been in a position of power. Would you fuck the girl that was your understudy? Like that, because that's like shitting where you sleep almost.
You know how many times nigga done shitty where he sleep? This shit be happening, fam.
Shit, man.
Nah, I done messed with a married woman where she eats, her husband just left out, I was walking in. They been eating where they sleep, shit, whatever. You hear me?
The husband never see you catch you?
Nah, then they probably would have been over with. I'm just a young nigga having fun. You hear me? I was like, oh, I got this married hoe. I been hit it. Man, that as I think now, I'm like, man, I was in hot water.
Nah, you might have spiced up their relationship though. You might have helped him.
But I'm just saying, like, this shit been going on. I mean, he's still a guy, you know, shit, you know. Then here in Nigeria, he used to concubine.
Yeah, for real.
Having it his way.
On some king shit.
What the fuck?
For real.
I mean, I hate it for him, but, you know, I mean, that's just somebody hated him out.
Hated him out, man.
Somebody hated him out, you know, I'm going to tell it. You know, somebody told it. Because it wasn't him and her.
Yeah. I'm also like, you know, we got to protect our black queens, man. We only got so many in Hollywood.
So I'm saying, like, he put a gun to her head?
Nah.
So she wanted that thing.
Nah, thanks.
I mean... Y'all know what I'm saying? What, like, they goddamn me wanting that thing.
Facts. Ain't nobody put no gun in your head.
And nigga ain't taking none. This all by choice, never by force, baby.
Yeah, there you go.
I gotta ask this nigga. So let me ask you, what is the best way to get your girl back when you know you fucked up?
Man, I think women they built in real. Just be real. They probably ain't gonna forget. They'll forgive you. This shit just being 100. You know what I'm saying? The women that they built up on being 100, they take their realness over any, you know, bullshit. And I never had female problems.
Could you be in a committed relationship with a woman that makes like substantially more than you?
Yeah, because I'm still the king.
Okay, yeah, talk to me.
Yeah. I'm still macho like
money
a
don't
taco.
mean shit.
Man, give it her. Give it her. Shit.
For real.
Let's do a show.
For real. Let me text
Hey, and then I gotta ask, Erica Banks got a lot of flack for saying that, you know, I only want the thick bitches, the bad bitches to come out to the club with me. Can you understand? She's just
having a reality check, you know, like, I mean, hey, man, life just taking her fast. You know what I'm saying? She just forgot a couple years ago that things was different. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes they just have to have a reality check. She just young. You know what I'm saying? Because she gave me the Hollywood act. But she didn't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, she just young. You know, but this there, you can't take that shit back.
Yeah, you can't take it back.
You can't take that shit back.
You know what I'm saying? Now?
Yeah, once you say that shit in her, it ain't no, let me take it down and...
Nah, hey,
no.
Erica, we want to see you at the next club appearance. Nothing but skinny minis, little booties.
Yeah,
walk in with that. Let's see what happens.
She can't take that shit back. So, but she, you know, hopefully, you know, she learned.
I think they said her homegirl. That was a private conversation that her homegirl put out.
But you know, everybody won't clout. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody recording everything.
You know, it's like you gotta be careful because you can't even speak to people too much more. That's why I was like, I'm gonna go and tell you to turn on the camera when I want to talk.
There you go.
I'm gonna turn it on, fam, because I already know you niggas be wanting to. So it's like we in this era now. Everybody's seeking attention. Don't let you have a little name. Motherfuckers will try to tarnish you.
That is facts. It's crazy because we are in a situation now to where phone calls are being recorded now. I always thought that was like some police shit, but now it seems like, they call it receipts. Nah, I got receipts. I'm like, God damn.
I know them niggas be calling me them bloggers. That's why I always stay cool. I don't be tripping. You know, cause I know you niggas trying to get a clickbait.
Yeah, for real.
And nigga, I got them on phone saying this, man.
Come on, man.
I ain't even tripping. I ain't even giving you that much energy, Playboy.
There you go. There you go. I gotta ask Houston politics, man, from your time when you was coming up, from driving up and down I-45. We just lost another artist out of Houston, Lotto Cash. Out of Memphis. In Memphis. When it comes to Houston and the music scene when you was coming up and the way it is now, with Jay Prince and things like that, how do you see what Houston does right and what Dallas could, do that what Houston does, and what is probably Houston from when you was coming up doing wrong that you like, man, now Dallas got the one up on that?
I mean, I ain't really just see nothing they was doing wrong because they were eating.
It was eating.
They were moving. If you eating, what you doing wrong? Shit, nigga I'm trying to follow suit. So that's why I followed suit. Man, let me sell some of the albums so I can eat like these boys. These boys coming to Dallas selling us they shit. I'm finna sell my shit.
Was Houston the next biggest market for you, or was it like Arkansas or Louisiana?
Nah, it was more like, you know, the Oklahomas and Wacos and, you know, going up 35. Houston fuck with me, but I ain't never really went down there. Like this, when I'm finna do the documentary, I'm just finna really be my first time just going down there and just showcasing and letting the city of Houston know, like, I've been fucking with y'all legends for a long time. They been fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And really just make them boys stand up on top of me. Like when they come to my city, I stand up on top of them.
There you go. Now, just to promote real quick, the podcast, are you still active in the podcast?
Yeah, we still, man. I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. Rest in peace to my guy, man. He died, man. My guy died who was filming for me, man. Damn. Cortez, man. He died in a car accident a few weeks ago.
Man, rest in peace. Damn.
So I still got episodes on the computer and things like that. So he kind of just threw it for a notch, man. He was a young cat, man, and he died in a motorcycle.
Damn.
And so we still on go with it. I still got it going, you know. So right now the documentary is, you know, cool, and shit. Me just coming around doing the interviews on the different is keeping that wave going.
No, definitely. Well, we definitely want to make sure we support the music. Again, we, you know, for the bloggers, the way that, you know, they love to post and take your stories and post the clips. Tell them, hey, post the music too. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
You know,
and I got. We probably finna shoot like 3. I got video. Me and LT. Y'all just dropped.
Yeah, shout out LT.
I got about 3 more. We about to shoot this week. You know, we got the live from Harry Hines that I shot. With Ben's G and my guy, you know, the breeze through it again. So, I mean, the picture me rolling. So, you know, I got shit out. You know, we about to, you know, drop a few more videos. So y'all go to the Dun Chief YouTube channel. You know.
How successful would a show or even a tour be with all the rappers in Dallas from your era when you first got in the game? Like putting a show like that together, would that be a successful move right now?
I don't know. I mean, because what are the artists doing?
Yeah, they still got music. They still got hits. I mean, some of those songs that, you know, we grew up to a lot of these songs.
So it's like,
so it's really they're going for the songs, not
so
for
the songs is like we just got to make sure we're in the markets where those songs really, research good at. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
You just got to pick and choose which markets. You know what I'm saying?
And before we get out, I just got to ask you, because this is going on, and I just want your thoughts on it, because this is going to be perspective. When Queen Elizabeth died, did that affect your day? Did that affect your mindset?
I didn't even know she had died.
Oh, see, there we go. All right, well, there you go, man. God damn.
I'm talking about,
Yeah, that's exactly how our people was treating it. Like, hey, Queen Latifah. So that there you go. That goes to show.
Queen Elizabeth ain't fuck with the West. She ain't came through.
If she had some of that Kush in the bowl on the live, would you change?
Queen Elizabeth ain't came through the bitch. She ain't tripping about the nigga goddamn me putting it up, hopping out around this hoe.
Nah, for real. And to that point, I just want your finally. I want your thoughts on West Dallas. The trap, fish trap, all that, man. When it comes to what it means to the city of Dallas, because in this era, from North Afghanistan to Oak Cliff business to South Dallas, to West Dallas, you were one of the representatives of that section. When it comes to the importance of that section to the city, where do you think it lies? And even in that question, the situation with the was it the water, the lead in the water, or something? For what was it? Yeah, it was something in the water. I don't know what it was.
Plant.
Yeah,
water.
For what that did and what the money what it did to generations of people out the West. Tell us about that, its importance in the history of West Dallas.
I mean, I consider West Dallas the core.
There you go.
To the city. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people migrated from the West and went everywhere else. It started, families and started the, the whole little shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
I just consider West Dallas the core to this shit. Made the smallest, but yeah, the rawest. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and you can go anywhere around here and you go find somebody from West Dallas in any part of this motherfucker.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I just consider, West Dallas the core, you know what I'm saying, to the city, far as just, being able to be everywhere, in the city. You know what I'm saying? You can find a West Dallas nigga in Fort Worth all the time. Kim is gonna be somebody, I fuck with somebody in the West.
Yeah, West Dallas, they a lot of cats got out of, moved around, but they seem like they didn't let a lot of cats in.
Oh, like, no. You wasn't gonna be able to come in. Nah, you wasn't gonna be able to come in. It is what it is. Nah, no. You wasn't gonna come in. Nah, them boys, listen. So lead ain't nothing but that shit you get in them dog when you want to go crazy. So people wonder why West Dallas niggas is aggressive. Very strong on me. And that lead play fucked up a lot of us. Nah, people don't know that, but what you get them dog when you want them to go crazy. So just imagine us drinking this water, them people working, it's in their system. They having babies, it's in their system. And, you got natural boy just fucked up out of the way. Be like, man, them boy fucked up out there. Yeah, I say that lead water fucked us up.
Yeah, the history in that, for those that don't know, even the young kids, I don't know how much they pass it on to the store. I think they don't pass it on. I don't see no documentaries about it.
That's why it's fucked up. That's where I'm at. The story got to be told.
Nah, definitely, man. We can't wait to see it, man. Chief in the building, man. Again, like you say, he never retired the name Big Chief to Don Chief, man. God damn it. In all senses of the form, man, you are a RealLyfe street star, man. For those that do want to get at you, man, tell them how to follow you on social media, man.
Official Don Chief. Keep on following me. You know what I'm talking about? I got more work coming. Subscribe to the Don Chief YouTube channel. And that's what it is, man. Salute y'all for steady, fucking with me the long way, like the first time, never acting too big. And I know y'all goddamn me got motion. So,
hey, get to it, man.
Yeah,
much love, bro.
They watch this on like TV.
Yeah,
they watch this being like a motherfucking Tubi movie.
They gonna see this Johnny. He talking. He talking about it. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. One thing that we know, man, we tuned in with the fans, man. The fans love everything you got going on, man. If they didn't know you, they looking into you. And it's nothing but respect there, man. So
It's the
when
flowers.
it comes to the street star shit.
Listen, I've been getting my flowers. You hear me?
There you
go. The city and the people just been giving me my flowers. You dig?
Can you still walk in Walmart and they like?
Oh no, I'm a public figure again. Okay. I'm a public. No, I used to skate through. You know what I'm saying? Skate through. That look like Chief. Shit.
You know they tapping on somebody's shoulder.
Nah, they coming out. That's that nigga right there.
Nah, for real.
I done went back to that, but that's my favor. I can walk around here and do that. I ain't got no beef. I can walk around here and receive that love, and that's what I be wanting to be like. Man, I hated that the youngsters can't. They got all this goddamn me fame, all these looks, and you can't even come in your city and be a star, man. You can't even be the star to your city that you are. And they don't get that part.
That's a tough part. Man. And as far as I only want you to get one shout out, man, on this one, man. Can you just shout out your barber?
Yeah, man. Check this out. Man, check this out.
Come on, man.
Goddamn.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Oh, man. My bad. Because my young nigga be having me so motherfucking me on point. You hear me? Shout out to my boy, Hairline Matters, man. Even though he just complimented Von Sway, this shit already up here. He just made sure that line is divine. You dig? But,
man.
Shout out to the kid, man. Go fuck with him. He do nothing but goddamn me appointments. $200 a cut. You dig? He go shave you, wash your hair, put some soap on your face. He got the whole Von Sway,
Oh, man.
Hairline that matters, man. Salute to my barber.
Hairline that matters, man. Now, for real, salute, man. You already know what it is, man. Don Chief in the building, man. We got to say it, man.
Sachi, baby.
You are a RealLyfe street star.
Sachi.
Shout out RealLyfe street stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.